well. For those of you who are new to my channel, I upload 2 times a week on a Tuesday and a Friday, and my content is around home, lifestyle, interiors, health and general well-being. So if you like content that's in relation to all of that, then please stay tuned. Please give me a thumbs up for this video if you like what you see, and please subscribe. So without further ado, I want to share with you some of my favourites that I've been using for the month of September. I've got a couple of hair care products, some skincare, and also an audiobook which has been absolutely fantastic. So the first thing I want to share with you is a new hair tool, a curling tool that I've found. And I was doing a lot of research in terms of what I wanted to purchase. So I've watched a lot of YouTube uploads. I've also had a good look at online reviews as well to find something that's going to really work. So I like to, put some loose curls through my hair. I do have quite short hair, so there's not an awful lot to work with in all fairness. I do have quite fine hair, and because I highlight it and colour treat it, it's also quite damaged as well. So I wanted something that wasn't going to burn the heck out of my hair. So I have, I guess like everybody does, like a really old pair of GHD stylers, which, they're great, but for my type of hair, they just destroy it. So trying to achieve a curl through straightening irons with my GHDs, yes, I could do it from time to time, but it was just frazzling the ends of my hair because I had no means of controlling the temperature. So I discovered the T3 range. So I'll put in a picture of the range that I have. There are more items in this range than I have, but these are the ones that I felt would probably be most suitable for my hair. So these were ordered on Amazon. I think all 5 pieces came to £245. I'll put the link below for you, so if you're interested and you want some similar types of stuff to this, you can also just order the ones if you want. So basically what you get in the box is a universal handle, and this is what you connect all of the different tools to. So I like the fact that you've got one handle and multiple tools depending on the desired effect that you're after. What's also really nice as well is, if I was to bring it in a little bit closer, you've got multiple heat options as well on this. So I set it at 2 out of 5 for my hair, which is more than enough for my hair type. So that has been really beneficial because I do want to control the amount I'm putting on my hair. The other nice thing is it's got a lovely swivel cord as well, so if you're working you can twist it and you're not going to end up with the cord literally all over the place. So what I ordered were the wands. So you get a pack of 3 different ones. To be honest, I tend to use this one more than the rest of them because my hair's quite fine. This thick one here would be great if you've got lovely long hair, and this one creates sort of a more tousled effect. But I must admit, when I've used the wands, I've gone more with this. So this is the box that the handle came in, and then obviously I purchased the 2 other barrels as add-on items as well. Within this you get your thermal glove, which I tell you, it's a good quality glove, and it's been absolutely vital when I've worked with a wand. I've not really used wands on my hair in the past, and I'm not kidding you, fair play if you use a wand and you don't wear a glove, because I guess there's a knack and I'll eventually get there, but I haven't quite mastered that yet. And then I picked up these 2 other barrels. So I've got a 1-inch barrel and a 1 1/4 inch. I must admit I tend to use the 1-inch barrel, and what I'll do with this is just capture and curl the shorter lengths of my hair, because as you can see these are quite short. Trying to wrap a wand around that without burning a hole in your neck is not that easy, so I tend to use these with the barrel on to capture the hair, and then I'll either use the rest of this throughout the rest of the hair with the barrel, or this one, or I'll take one of the ones and finish it off. So either way, you can simply just detach from the handle and you're away, and put the new one on. They just literally click in, you get it the right way around, really simply, and you're ready to go. It heats up in a matter of a few seconds, and you can always keep an eye on your temperature here just to make sure that it hasn't done anything. that it shouldn't be doing, but these, there's a lot of technology built into these which makes them quite expensive. So the first thing is it's constantly checking the temperature. So you know, it's like milliseconds, it's calculating the temperature. And what it also does is it makes sure that the heat's all evenly distributed throughout the length of the iron or the wand as well, so you're not getting heat hotspots across it, which you do with some tools that might burn. The other thing that's really, really nice and part of the technology is the coating that they use. So it's called tourmaline coating, and I've done a bit of digging about and research into this, and tourmaline is basically a crystal. So I'm assuming that they've, you know, used that to coat the barrel, which means that it doesn't, your hair doesn't stick to it. I mean, I've used this barrel quite a few times. There's no charred bits that you sometimes get with curling tools. It's not stuck anywhere at all. It just literally glides through your hair. It has single pass technology on it, and yeah, it's just an absolute dream to use. It's expensive, but it looks good. I mean, the white and the rose gold on each of the accessories are just gorgeous. So I would highly, highly recommend this without the shadow of a doubt. Yes, it's an initial layout, but in terms of the amount that I use it, I curl my hair every second day. It's straight as I blow dry it after washing it, and then the following day I curl it, and my hair is really susceptible to heat damage, and there's been no heat damage with this. It's been awesome. Love it. Can't recommend it enough. So we'll stick on the hair theme. So the second thing I want to share with you is this Serie Expert. It's a L'Oreal. It's the Acai Polyphenols Blondifier in Cool. And my hairdresser recommended this to me. I had some cool highlights put through my hair on my last visit to the salon, and she recommended this to me. Previously, I have used this, which is another L'Oreal product. It's the Magnesium Silver. And what I found with this was, this is a little bit stronger than this, but this tends to dry your hair out a little bit more. And obviously, as I've said, I do have quite damaged hair due to colouring and, you know, the usual wear and tear of hair. And I like to keep on top of my colour, because with it being quite cool toned, if I don't use these products, then my hair becomes quite brassy and yellow, and I really don't like that sort of look. So that's fabulous and a little bit stronger, but really I think they recommend you only use that about once a week just to take the brassiness off. But I tend to wash my hair 2 or 3 times a week. So this has been absolutely wonderful. So I'll just bring it in a little bit closer for you to have a look at. It feels a lot kinder on my hair. It's not drying it out, and I'm able to use it every wash. And then if I want to top up once a week with this, I can. But that product I absolutely love. Okay, so let's do a bit of skincare. So this time of year, the temperature's changing. We have our heating on in our house. We're moving from warm inside to cold outside, and it really starts to take the toll on our skin. And I know for a fact it does me. So this time of the year, both my body and my facial skin tend to go into like complete meltdown, because it doesn't know whether it's coming or it's going, to be honest. And I do have dry skin anyway at the best of times, so come this time of year I really do suffer with dry skin. So the first thing I want to show you is a body product. So this is the Lacura. It's Care and Repair Cocoa Glow Body Lotion. This is absolutely amazing. I'm almost finished. I'm almost on an empty, and when I go to Aldi I'm going to stock up on this, because this is an Aldi product. This is 85 pence for 400 mils of product, and it smells absolutely divine. If you've ever used the Vaseline cocoa butter, which costs at least 4 or 5, maybe even 6 times the price of this, it smells exactly the same, and it works as well. As my skin has been absolutely amazing since I started using this. I use it every day, morning and night. And yeah, as I said, I need another one, so I'm going to stock up on this when I go in. But that is, for me, at 85 pence, an absolute blooming bargain. So if you need some body lotion, and if you're like me at this time of the year you do, I would absolutely highly recommend this. They do a couple of other fragrances as well. They've got an original one, and I think it's an aloe vera one as well, depending on what you like, but the cocoa one, I love the smell of it. It smells amazing and it works an absolute dream. It's gorgeous. Get it. Now my next product is for the face, and it is the Liz Earle Cleanse and Polish Hot Cloth Cleanser. And again, this is another lovely one. I was saying about my dry skin, it's really good for exfoliating. They claim this to be the UK's #1 cleanser. This is a second product top up, so I got a trial size, probably I'm going to say the end of August, and loved it, went through it quite quickly, and this is my second bottle, so it's pretty full, this one, so it's probably going to last me over the next month. It is marvellous, and it comes with a couple of these muslin cloths as well. This is a new one, and basically what you do is you put on a couple of pumps of this onto your hand and massage it into your dry skin, and then you run one of these under some hot water or warm water tap, and then you just wipe it and cleanse your face with it. It contains rosemary, chamomile, cocoa butter and eucalyptus essential oil, and it sort of tingles for me because I do have quite sensitive skin. I do find that it tingles, and it must be because of the eucalyptus that's in it. But in terms of buffing off all of the dead skin cells and the dryness and the flaky bits, I found this to be absolutely fabulous. I mean, Liz Earle has a whole load of range. I'm trying to think how much. I think this is about £17. I'll put the link in the comments in the box below, but I think it's about £18. And yeah, this is like the smaller size. You can get it in a larger size, but I've gone for this one just because it's easier if I'm traveling as well, just to put in my suitcase and take with me. But it's really nice. It's taken away all of the dead dry skin off my face, and yeah, I mean, I couldn't be happier with it. You know, so boots, I'll put the link below. And the final favourite I've got for you for this month, it's an audio book, and it is called Unnatural Causes by Dr. Richard Shepherd. I've got literally 15 minutes or so left of it to listen to. It's absolutely amazing. It's not for the faint-hearted, so if you're a little bit squeamish and you don't like medical things and death, because obviously Dr. Richard Shepherd was a forensic pathologist, and he's probably one of the leading forensic pathologists in the UK when he was practicing. He was very innovative and forward thinking in terms of what he was doing. So if you don't like that sort of genre, then this really isn't for you. But if you do, it was the most gripping, kind of disturbing in a way, audiobook that I've listened to in a long time. I listened to This Is Gonna Hurt, I think it's by Adam Kay, who was a junior doctor publishing his memoirs, and there was lots of funny little anecdotes in there about experiences he'd had with patients. This is the total opposite of that. It's quite dark, I want to say, and you would expect that due to the nature of the topic. So this particular author had worked through the time when forensics and DNA testing and things like that were really in their infancy, so it takes you right through his career from the time where that sort of technology wasn't really there, right up until the modern day where it was. He worked on some massive cases, and these are discussed within the audiobook. So he was very prominent in SIDS, so sudden infant death syndrome. So he worked quite closely when they were first defining what that was and what it meant. He worked on the Hungerford massacre. He worked on the Princess Diana case. He was involved in 9/11 and was supporting the British casualties of 9/11, the Marchioness disaster on the River Thames, Bloody Sunday inquiry. There was just so many huge cases, I mean, to name but a few, that this author worked on. It was just profound. And then obviously it then talks about, I think, I'm trying to think how many autopsies he worked on. I think it was about 2,200 during his career. It could have been even more than that. He had a breakdown through PTSD, not surprisingly, a marriage breakdown. Oh, it's just his entire story. It's probably the best, I think, and this is a big statement, probably one of the best, if not the best, audiobooks that I've listened to, from the point of view where something just grabs you and takes you in. And yeah, I bought this through Audible, and obviously I'll link it through Audible for you below, but obviously you can get it in hardback or however you want to read it really, or listen to it. But it's just, if you like that sort of thing, I would really, really highly recommend it as something to get your teeth into and listen. And from an educational perspective, because I come from a medical background anyway, I am a nurse by trade, I found it just so true to life. No dramatization, no sense, not making something more sensational than it needs to be, just true hard facts. It's awesome. So thanks for watching my September favourites. I hope you've really enjoyed it. As always with these types of videos, I will never ever recommend anything that I don't personally love myself or really enjoy using. I'll always be very honest, and if there's products that I buy that I don't like, I will tell you also as well. But I haven't had any disaster purchases for a while. I tend to do quite a lot of research before I go out and splurge on things. So I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give me a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comments box below if there's any types of content you will be particularly interested in seeing, and I'll do my best to upload something along that line for you. So take care for now, guys. It's been lovely seeing you. I'll catch you soon. Bye.
I gotta tell you something I could do.